issues right there, but you didn't miss too much. Only a pretty fantastic mid for the side of 4Toast, getting Trum as they seem to love doing, you know, for some reason. So this is going to be walking all the way through the second with this full Uber advantage, getting control of the point, and importantly, getting ready for a big last push just about 50 seconds into the game.
Yeah, already 4Toast ready to come into last with this Uber. Lucas bombing it forwards, straight onto that sentry gun. Nevo's gun is going to go down already. They aren't quite getting any cap time. Neo's managing to miss all these stickies, but does start to play the point now. The bombs come across into this Yeehaw Heavy, who just mows everything down once again. It's a huge last hold for Ora Elektro. No one even dying. Domo killbinds as well.
Oh my God.
Knowing that Hugo's going to be able to chase him down in time. Does get a pretty long spawn there. And already Domo has half the deaths he had on the first map. That was crazy. I cannot believe that game was so close after getting med-diffed so hard.
Yeah, genuinely insane. But I mean, apparently if there's one thing Ora Elektro is good at, it's holding last. So last successfully held. Second push mid as well, getting it for free, trading out some players as well. Oh, this is scary times for a lot of these players. He's just getting all important arrow to keep him alive, but players are not looking too healthy right now. Happy getting that frag towards bronze. Yeah, he was going to get forced off as well. Surely they're going to achieve basically nothing. Credit. He's actually just going to just scuttle away. He's fine. He doesn't really care at all. They can possibly look to keep on going. It's just such a mess for Ora.
Yeah, Credu's really just showed some remnants of his prime there. He pretty much ran in off of nothing into mid, got 2 free meat shots onto Eames, which caused them to give up so much ground, have to bow up, that everyone could just flood in. And then, of course, Credu, he manages to get behind, get the force for free as well, drop a player from the Uber, and still live. So now they're managing to come in again with another opportunity onto last. Nevo does get the snipe onto Credu. The gun has gone down, and they're able to force them pretty well into spawn this time, but they've all come out the other side. And once again, all the frags for Ora are coming out. Domo gets cleaned up once more. And there's a pause off the back of that, eepily.
Oh, what a disaster. You know when you push them into spawn and they do the other door? There's still 2 of them. It's unlucky, really. It's unlucky.
That's the trouble with Reckoner. You can basically just ping-pong between both of these last doors and still see the point from both of them, no matter which one you come out of. It's just so nice to have a big fat guy come out and just immediately be able to deny point the frame he turns around the corner. And
pretty much
everyone's just been so good at scattering from Ora and then collapsing on the fading 4Toast Uber and picking up all the frags. So this time they have once again a large advantage for Trum, but they need to lock down those doors a little more successfully once they manage to take second and mid here. Stop the Credu factor from just running in and causing chaos. The unpause does come in now.
Our control point is being
captured. We'll be seeing the Credu factor himself, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to be on sniper a little bit just towards their forward spawn. Those long angles can be really annoying to try and avoid, so actually possibly predicting this, we'll see Ora Elektro moving towards this cargo position, waiting for this first shot to be fired.
Thomas is hiding under the stairs. They've all walked past him. He's completely unchecked, and Trum's all alone, but Thomas doesn't see him. He goes for the soldier instead, gets the force nevertheless. Afterwards, Trum just has to pop that out, but Domo has died.
Yeah, Hugo just got all the way in towards Domo, gets that, like, immediate frag. So as much as this force is pretty good, actually, they're just getting more and more frags. This is really solid. Thomas trying to do what he can. Hits 60 damage total. Doesn't have any rockets anymore. So it's scrappy. It's not the cleanest, but this is actually starting to work out pretty well for the side of Ora. Lucas still got a sticky. Still knows how to make things happen, but it's not enough to take down Rons as well. They're trying to get towards Credu as well. Mid is within their control, so no more forward spawns for the side of 4Toast. So this is a big opportunity now for the side of Ora Elektro. They do have... It's only about a 40% advantage, and we've already seen how this is not an easy last to push, but maybe they've done the homework.
Yeah, unfortunately not quite fast enough to go off that 2-pick advantage of Lucas and a sniper. Can't remember who it was now. This is where the pause happened. And there is 100% advantage coming straight in from top left. Eames bombing onto the door. They just get the sentry gun down. Now Nevo playing from the ledge. He gets so much cap time. This is very dangerous, but that heavy is up. And he's able to take everything down.
Oh, it's sad. Like you said, it was so much time. If they could have possibly just healed up a little bit on the side of Ora Elektro, maybe they'd have a chance. We do have Ron's on a sneaky hiding spot, but guess what? No one's even going to go there.
Too.
He doesn't care. Oh, yeah. He is all the way behind.
Yeah, Ever the playmaker. We'll see what he can do. If he picks the right door, he could come out just behind Domo and get a free force or kill here, I suppose, as Domo doesn't have it yet, but he's really just biding his time. Domo's already kind of long gone. Looks like he'll play for the back cap instead. But
yeah.
They're kind of letting this become even. Tomas eventually does actually find Yeehor here, but the damage has been done. I mean, it's even Ubers on middle now. There's not really an opportunity to go forwards here.
Yeah, I think it was almost like a little bit unfortunate there for Yeehor. I think 4Toast probably wasn't going to push anyway. Like, I don't think they were, counting 5 players or anything like that. We do see stack attempts come in. Tomas, he gets sent into the dirt. Nice little air shot there from Ron's. Not too bad. Now, there's going to be some more aggression on the side of Ora Elektro. They want to try and get Lucas out of the equation, but not making it easy for them right now. It does still mean with one less bit of spam, we do have a soldier jumping all the way in. Gets one rocket off. Not enough to force Domo, though. And the rest of the pressure towards the flank, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah. That's definitely the wise call from Hugo and Yeehor there to get out of dodge before they lost their lives. As soon as you're 2 down, that's a whole different story to just a counter stack coming in. Tomas actually bombs in. Nice movement from lower to just get in behind. Hugo on the flank has managed to win a 1v1 versus Credu. Might even trade or beat Pappy here. This is looking very good now for Ora, as they do take 2 frags, get themselves room into second. They just need to watch behind for this Tomas flank. The Med's all alone and everyone's fallen on second.
Oh no, Trump. No. Oh no. That's just disaster.
Oh no. You hate to see that. The walk of shame as you drop everyone on your team and then solo Uber yourself. Oh dear.
Yeah, okay, that is... it was a great situation with great pressure, and then suddenly everyone dies. Trum's all by himself. And now, with that late death, Domo's just like, I've got my Uber, I've got my players, I've got my second point, right? Now, as long as they can get through the apparently impenetrable Ora Elektro last hold, this should be looking good to finally get around here this game. They are using once again towards the left-hand side, forcing them away. Lucas is like, okay, towards the right-hand side we go. Gets a good position to do some damage to Eames. The second he goes down, that could be pretty fantastic, but not just yet. They are still in a good situation. Neva going down, no heavy. Yeah, this is looking much better right now. They can collapse towards Eames, and this should be easily held, even with Trum on the pyro. Guess what, buddy? It's not going to be enough. 4Toast going to be opening up this map.
Yeah, finally 4Toast managing to take a last push. They just did a lot better job of kind of spreading out on the right-hand side, kind of allowing the bombs to come in without all dying to the crunch, and picking them off, just playing the kill advantage, and eventually getting control of the point. So, 4Toast once again ahead, despite this being Ora Elektro's map pick now. So we do come into the second mid of the game, the first one we're seeing on the stream. The bombs come in from Rons and Hugo, but Rons just ends up landing behind. Everything, in fact, is going 4Toast's way.
God.
I've picked the wrong people to look at eepily. Oh dear.
That was just the crunchiest 4Toast soldier mid I've ever witnessed. Happy and Tomas, they just landed on them, and they just gave him everything. They just gave him everything. There was just literally no chance at all. Now, literally 4Toast basically all on last. Only right now do the Ora Elektro spawns come in. They're going to have to play towards the spawn for just a second. Second is still being capped right now. Uber is being used. They can keep locking these players in. This will be pretty decent. But a little bit of space has been made. Bronze is down though. Players are starting to move towards the point. Nice pipe from Eames. Does mean they can hold on to it just a little bit more, but he's not got the stick. He's loaded. This is going to be really hard right now. Nevo somehow getting frag after frag. But Krader just stands on the point in front of them.
Oh, it's a hair pee moment for Yeehor, just slightly off the edge of the cap zone, and lets it get taken from beneath his nose. That's so unfortunate. It looked like such a clutch last hold. Like, there's no way when you're getting spawn camped for the whole round and an Uber on your spawn doors, you're managing to come out on top. But they were until the very last second. Wiethoofd just fluffs his movement a little bit, and it's 2-0. Credu now running straight in behind as the two soldier bombs land on top of Ora as well. Trum the first to fall, Eames going down as well. Everyone's so scattered on this mid, but again, 4Toast have all the important kills. They do manage to take down Domo in the end. And now, in fact, the collapse looks a lot better for Ora. They just need to find this frag onto Pappy, and Nevo will clean it up in the end. So Ora, by the skin of their teeth, win this mid fight.
Just about. I thought for sure. I don't know. That seemed like such a 4Toast kind of mid, but Ora does have their magic. Specifically, their scouts are doing absolutely huge work. I feel like right now, the 4Toast soldiers are kind of being the big difference on these mids, but the Ora scouts are winning them some all-important situations on the other side, so very interesting. With Trum actually dying so early, this is going to be a little bit of an advantage for them right now. They can build it up and see what they want to do towards second.
Yep, 25 advantage-ish for Nevo. We'll see if they opt to do anything with it. They want to start moving right now if they do. You want to start moving before you get 100%, and it looks like they are going to go with it. They just pop it straight onto Eames, and Nevo need to find some frags here. Lucas a bit out of position, but he manages to slinky away through the shutter. Absolutely nothing found but the point for Ora. Pappy is behind also, and the Uber's going to come from the front any second now. This could be devastating as Trum manages to hit the surface of his life all the way out. Wiethoofd manages to get in behind as well, trying to cause chaos, but no one's really died other than Pappy for 4Toast, so they do cleanly eventually get out onto second.
Yeah, you actually manages to get out as well. He's so slippery. He must be so annoying to play against, so the situation does end up pretty much the same. We do see, oh, nice air pipe there, and the stickies to follow up. This is good. They're trying to walk all the way in without using or even getting that Uber. This is fat from Rons. But they can deal with their soldier, which they absolutely can. They don't even need this Uber. 90%, they can start walking all the way into last. This one single player on the backup, who cares? Lucas tries to go in, tries to get good damage. Eames is a great frag to get, but it's not going to be enough. And Rons is hitting some huge rockets right now. Are they just going to push on the last? They absolutely can.
Yeah, they're going to go straight away. They pop this through main. They are managing to get a lot of cap time on the point, managing to block the players as well from even running on to block it with this Uber. And eventually, it's going to be Ora's first round on the board. That was such a nice play by Rons there on second. He bombed into new rollout, walked in from behind, and just found the perfect players in front of him to get a 2k with one rocket. And then, of course, stacking second is always going to outdo the saddest single scout mid back cap of all time. And from there, yeah, they just take that first round on the board. So Ora back in the game.
Very much so. But, you know, new mid, new me. We do see first frag of the map. Oh my god. Oh my god, Hugo is hitting his rockets today. Trum has gone down just onto Hugo and Wiethoofd in a 2 versus 3. I want to count them out, but it's not great health. Oh my god. He's kind of hit the MG micro rockets. Okay. They're going to combine with the scouts. It is going to be 4Toast winning this mid. Not super convincingly. Trum and Domo both dying at the exact same time, so going to be very, very equal.
Yeah, I feel bad for Trum. He hit an absolutely technical surf, and unfortunately Thomas had another rocket loaded, so just fully shadowed him through the air, like completely copied the exact jump that Trum hit and just landed on him anyway. But yeah, as you say, completely even coming into this one. 4Toast in control of mid, and they do have a funny class.
They do. I love funny classes. Thomas on the spy. You know, he's already going towards the lower. He can get that little bit of info. He's going for the speedy boy play. He's already decloaked. He's towards roller. He's just like, hello, boys. I'm here to play. I'm directly behind Trum. And he's just getting the stab. Doesn't care at all. The most efficient spy play you've ever seen. Picking up Rons as well. Very, very nice. Can really just push and push and push.
Yeah, and he's still managing to stay alive on this plateau here. Hugo and Wiethoofd getting picked off, trying to put a stop to the toxic push. This is surely around. Surely?
Like, if this didn't end up being around, I don't know. I don't know
Tomas
what
is
the point
still
of anything
alive,
would be.
just pistoling down Nevo, clearing the stickies on point now, dies for them, but whatever. It's an easy round off the back of Tomas's spy play. As you say, probably the most efficient spy play of all time. Didn't do any of this waiting around behind for a good timing.
No.
He was pretty much holding W the entire time he was on the class.